Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on MTV Sports. Let's take a look at your headlines this hour. Legal action to be taken against those who misuse the Buddhist flag. A gang of thieves of Sri Lankan origin arrested in Sharjah for the theft of jewellery. 12 people are killed in a suicide bomb attack in Nigeria. In local news, the government is calling on the public to refrain from using the Buddhist flag to entice people to dances or to stop vehicles on the roads. Commissioner General of Buddhist Affairs, Chandra Perima Gamage, called on organizers of dances to use a yellow flag instead of the Buddhist flag for this purpose.
Not only today but also for upcoming dances. We call on the Buddhist people and those who respect the Buddhist flag to refrain from misusing the Buddhist flag in this manner.
Meanwhile, police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rona says that legal action will be taken against individuals who misuse the Buddhist flag.
If the Buddhist flag is being disrespected or misused, then we have the ability to take legal action against those individuals. Therefore, all those concerned must take every effort to ensure that when they use the Buddhist flag, they do not disrespect the Dhamma. We have especially noted that around dansals and on the roads, individuals misuse these flags, sometimes wearing it as a garment. We ask people to refrain from such activity. රජයක තිබෙන ස්වරූපයට වඩා වෙනත් මෙවලමක් විදිහට පාවිච්චි කරන අවස්ථා නිරීක්ෂණය කරලා තියෙනවා. එවැනි කටයුතු වලින් වැළකීම ලෙස අපි ඉල්ලා හිටිනවා.
In more local news, the police in Sharjah have arrested a group of Sri Lankans who were engaged in breaking into houses and stealing valuables such as jewellery and mobile phones. According to local media, amongst those arrested are 2 women. It has also been revealed that some of the items stolen by them have been sent to Sri Lanka as well. According to reports, the group were arrested while they were preparing fraudulent documents to leave the United Arab Emirates. In more local news, in view of the Pusan Poe Day, the Navy has taken measures to implement a special life-saving program around reservoirs in the Anuradhapura district.
Navy media spokesperson Commander Kosala Varnakulasuriya stated that 13 vessels and 11 lifeguard teams have been deployed for this purpose. He said that this life-saving program will be implemented at reservoirs and waterways including Nuwaravava, Basavakkolama, Nachiduwa, Tissavawa, Kuruvilvava, Mahakandarawa, Mahavilachya, Kalavawa, Balaluvawa, Rajanganya and the Jayaganga. The Navy media spokesperson said that 100 personnel from the Navy's Emergency Response Search and Rescue Division have been deployed for this purpose.
A ceremony was held in Kinya Trincomalee to distribute relief items for the less fortunate in the area under the patronage of Minister of Disaster Management Mahinda Amaravira. The ceremony was held yesterday at the Trincomalee District Secretariat's office. Items such as roofing sheets and other items necessary in the event of a disaster were distributed. Commuters on the Southern Expressway bus service have been seriously inconvenienced due to the lack of an awning or canopy at the Maharagama stop. They say that although they are charged close to a 500 rupee for the journey, the relevant authorities have failed to provide shelter.
Commuters say that on some occasions they have to wait several hours at the Maharagama bus stop until the bus arrives. They say that on these occasions they are left at the mercy of the elements including the sun and rain.
They charge us about 470 rupees, but there are no facilities. If there is rain, there is nowhere to shelter. We are appealing to the government to provide us with some facilities.
It has been 3 hours since I came here. We've done travel on the highway about 4 or 5 times. There is rain on the horizon as well. In the event of intense heat or rain, there is no shade or shelter. We dry up in the sun and are drenched when it rains.
A group of more than 150 Sri Lankans have been arrested along the Kerala coastal line in India. Indian channel IBN revealed that the arrest was made on the Kollam beach. Among the group that was arrested are 19 women and 22 children. Indian media revealed that an agent had charged the group to 500,000 rupees, promising to take them to Australia illegally. The Indian police also have arrested the skipper of the boat and the agent along with an assistant who promised to send the group to Australia. According to Indian media, some of those among the group are from Jaffna. In more local news, today is Posun Full Moon Poya Day. Posun Poya is of great importance to Buddhists in the island as it was the day in which Buddhism was introduced to Sri Lanka.
It was on a day like this on which Emperor Asuka's son, the Arahat Mahinda Thera, officially introduced Buddhism to the island in the 3rd century BC. On Posun Poya Day, devotees flocked to Mihintale and Anuradhapura, as it was there that Arahat Mahinda Thera converted then ruler King Devanampiya Tissa to Buddhism.
All preparations have been completed for the Metsarani Posun Zone in Galigamur, which will open at 5 p.m. today under the sponsorship of News First.
Religious observances were held today at several viharas surrounding the Metsarani Posun Zone in view of the Posun Poya Day. 2 lantern competitions are being held at the Posun Zone, which is centered around the Galigamur town under the open and school categories. In addition to the exhibition of Posun lanterns, there are also 2 pandals on display. While a Bhakti competition will be held in the Galigamur town centre with the participation of 10 teams, several floats will also tour the town. Dansals have also been organised for the convenience of the devotees visiting Galigamur. A Posun art competition for children under 15 years of age is due to be held at the Galigamur Junior School tomorrow.
Before heading into the sports arena, the local news, residents of the village of Veliangoda in Mathura say that they have been made to face severe hardships as they are unable to fulfill their drinking water needs. They point out that their day-to-day lives have been severely affected by this.
Valihengoda is a village situated in the Kamrupite electorate in Mathura. Villagers say that as their village is located on high ground, they are facing serious difficulties in acquiring drinking water. Since we were little, we have relied on rainwater for all our affairs. We are old now and still we have no drinking water. The generation before us also had to travel very far to lower ground and bring water back. That is how they lived then. Villagers point out that a communal water project which was constructed using their labour and wealth is now overgrown with weeds and has been destroyed. We made inquiries from the chairman of the Kamrupite Pradeshya Sabha, Chandana Siribadana, on this matter. There is a huge water problem with regard to the Valihengoda area. As the chairman, I accept this. There were several technical defects with the communal water project which was implemented. In order to fix this project, we are attempting to obtain 1 million rupees under the One Project for One Village program in order to affix a filtering system and recommence the water project. If we are unable to implement this, then as the Pradeshya Sabha, we will take measures to provide water. We will take measures to distribute water daily via bowsers.
The Sri Lanka Air Force team emerged champions of the HTS Fonseca Memorial Gold Trophy hockey tournament yesterday. This was the Air Force team defeated the Sri Lanka Navy team in the final.
The hockey tournament, organised by Christchurch College Marthalle for the second time, commenced on Saturday. The preliminary round matches were worked off at the Edward Grounds in Marthalle. 14 sports societies and 8 schools teams competed in the tournament this year. The final matches were played at the Nandamitra Ekanayaka AstroTurf in Marthalle yesterday. St. Thomas's College Marthalle won the boys title and Sita Devi Vidyalaya in Kandy won the girls title in the school category. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka Air Force and Sri Lanka Navy were pitted against each other in the finals for the Sports Society category. Both teams were unable to score any goals in the first half. However, Dhammika Aberatne scored the winning goal 5 minutes into the second half, giving the Sri Lanka Air Force team a 1-0 win against Navy.
The 2012 IODA Asian Optimist Sailing Championship commenced today in Trincomalee. Sports First is the media sponsor for this event.
The 2012 IODA Asian Optimist Sailing Championship is being held in the Nilavili beach in Trincomalee. The opening ceremony for the event, which is popular amongst youngsters, took place in Nilavili yesterday. 13 countries, including Middle East and Asian countries, are taking part in this competition. Close to 120 boats have been included in the competition. Sri Lanka is eligible to make 14 entries, while other countries are eligible for only 7 entries. 3 sailing events will be held today, while the sailing championship will end on the 10th of this month.
Well, that's all the news for now. Join us again at 1:55 with the hourly bulletins. I'm Kaushi J. Sekar for News First.